Okay, guys, so I'm gonna rant on Metal Lords. So, 5 out of 10. It's not horrible. It's not good either, but it's tolerable. Where you can watch it if you want to kill some time. Uh, if you're, I don't know, watching over a little kid or whatever, and you don't want to watch a fucking Disney movie or whatever, you can put that on. Have the fucking kid learn about metal or something, and not have it be inappropriate. Because you're not gonna show that little kid the Punisher or Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I don't know. Or if you come home drunk, you're eating a pizza or whatever, and you turn on the TV, put on that fucking movie. So, what I'm saying is that it's watchable. But is it something to watch again? To be like, let's watch it again? And all that stuff? No. El Camino is, but not this movie. Is it something to recommend to where you can easily say it's one of your favorite movies? No. And this is coming from a guy who loves movies that everyone hates. Now, yes, I'm gonna get a lot of shit for it in the comment section because my favorite movies are Daredevil, Elektra, Spider-Man 3, The Punisher, Warzone, Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance, and Max Payne. So yeah, anyway, enough about me rambling. Let's get on with this movie. Everything fucking sucks. The plot, the characters, really fucking annoying, really fucking cringe. More like, teen angst and all that stuff, rather than, being actual metalheads. Oh, and also the references, and you know how I say it's cringe? It's cringe because, well, I'll get to that in a moment. Oh, and also the soundtrack. The soundtrack fucking sucks, man. I would rather listen to Kiss. I would rather listen to, let's say they did a cover of, I don't know, Lick It Up from Kiss. I would rather listen to that than this song called Machinery of Torment. Fucking sucks, man. Anyway, yeah, the main characters might as well have them listening to Black Veil Brides or Sleeping with Sirens or those other shitty bands. Because, that made me think that they liked metal. It's like to them it was a trend. Even with the main character. I was gonna say antagonist, I don't know fucking why. The antagonists were, your typical jocks and all that stuff. So we got plot generic as fuck. Oh, we gotta win the battle of the bands and, all that stuff. Sounds like a fucking High School Musical or Glee. Remember that gay show Glee? High School Musical. Remember those? Well, yeah, that's how it was. Oh, we gotta win the battle of the bands. Yeah, and the rest of the bands weren't metal. He's like, oh yeah, may the best band win. Now, yeah, on rare occasions, there are people who are educated in music and all that stuff, and they happen to vote a metal band as the winner or nominee or whatever. But trust me, with school, it's the metal band is not gonna even be a nominee. They're gonna choose some shitty reggaeton douchebag or something like that. Some guy doing rap music or electronic or whatever. They're gonna choose that over a metal band. Beyond fucking cringe when he wears his corpse paint and he tells a security guard, do you deny a guy who's willing to walk with gods? And immediately he gets hit in the balls with the nightstick. Beyond fucking cringe. Also the comment that the dad made, typical boomer comment, calling him Krusty the Clown. I mean, thank God he didn't call him Gene Simmons or a panda or some other dumbass shit. Yeah, the main character really annoying. He was that typical metal elitist and all that stuff. And yeah, the typical story of young metal musicians that they always got in trouble with the law and trouble at school and all that stuff. Also, the typical cliche where he gets bullied by the jocks and all that stuff. Hey, put him fighting back, man. There's metalheads who are tough and are willing to fight back. I don't know him getting in trouble because he happened to hit the jock real hard or something like that and had him break his nose with the wall or something like that. I don't know, change it up a little, movies. Jesus Christ, it's always the same thing in movies and TV shows and all that stuff. They never fight back unless they have superpowers or they learn some really awesome kung fu from a former special agent of the FBI or whatever. Oh, and another thing that was beyond fucking cringe. When they were recruiting the girl in the band who plays the cello, they were telling her of girls in metal bands. They mentioned Joan Jett, Runaways, Barf, and they also mentioned I don't know, some other bitch or something. Okay, sorry for saying bitch. But, yeah, it's like, now I know some of you will call me a white knight or an SJW, male feminist or whatever, but hey, it's true, you got a bunch of awesome bands who have women in them. And you mentioned those shitty bands, Runaways and all that. Ford, that was the other one. Dodo Pesh, Nervosa, Frantic Amber, Malika from Abnormality, Marlos from the band Isagrim. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know if I mentioned her already. Dodo Pesh, the Burning Witches. No, you could even mention Simone Simmons, Tarja Turunen, and Floor Jensen. Murphy from L80. Yeah, the only modern stuff they had on was Avenged Sevenfold. That's not even metal. And this was like a cameo, if you'll call it that, a poster of Amon Amarth. So, you know, there's Amon Amarth right there, but they don't mention those bands that I just said. Oh, also the death metal band Bolt Thrower. Bass player is a woman, or was, because the band is no more. So yeah, there's a lot of bands they could have mentioned, and singers, artists, and all that, musicians. And I don't know if they did this to be edgy or whatever. The protagonist, Hunter Sylvester, really lame fucking name if you ask me. I'm not making fun of people's names, but that name that they chose for a movie character, lame. Really fucking lame. Sounds more like a comic book character. So yeah, anyway, he calls his band post-death metal. Where's the death metal, man? I didn't hear any guttural vocals or anything. The riffs didn't even sound death metal. I'm not a musician, but I do listen to a lot of death metal, and that what they had in the movie, Machinery of Torment, wasn't death metal in the slightest. And what's weird is that they don't mention any death metal bands. DSI, Nile, Bloodbath, Obituary, all the good ones. Yeah, also when they wanted to recruit the drummer, by way of Soy Boy actually, the drummer, when he wanted to recruit the girl, and that she played cello and all that stuff, she was like, she was saying that it's not a metal instrument and all that. Hey, hello, Apocalyptica, then, symphonic metal and all that. I don't know why the fuck they didn't mention that. Now, yes, of course, the classics, they should never go unheard or anything when it comes to metal. They should always be mentioned and respected. But, it's always the same thing. Throw in a little bit of stuff that you never show. Symphonic metal, folk metal, a little more death metal and all that. A little more thrash metal that's not the big fucking four. Okay, so anyway, yeah, that's the end of my rant. Is it watchable? Yes, it is. Entertaining a bit, but really fucking annoying. 5 out of 10. I'll see you later, and as always, keep it metal. Next video or after the next one, depends on what I do. I'm gonna be ranting on movies about metal. So yeah, keep it metal. See you later.